season is knocking at the door, and BML is here to open it. Joining me from Burton McCumber and Longoria to answer our burning tax questions is Joel Fernandez. Joel, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for inviting us,
So,
Nelly.
tax season, we are almost deep into it. People are starting to get their W-2s, it seems like. So, Joel, when can people start filing for their returns?
Well, filing is started in January 27th, so
Okay.
it started not long ago. So people can already go and electronically file their individual returns.
Right, and as I mentioned, W-2s, but there are some other documents that taxpayers need to have ready to go when they're filing their return. What are those documents?
So we know the W-2s. Sometimes you get a 1099 if you're a contractor, and you also get 1098s, which those are if you have paid mortgage, or if you're going to get a credit for instance, a 1098T, if you have a daughter that is studying and is getting a credit, that you can use that.
Got it. Okay, so there's multiple things you should have ready.
Correct. And also, if you made any contributions, any charitable contributions, you should have those just in case you need those to reduce your tax liability.
Perfect. And of course, as we know, with tax season come those tax deadlines.
Correct.
So what are some important dates that we need to remember here during this season?
So individuals need to remember April 15.
Okay.
And that is the tax deadline, right? Tax deadline is April 15. And what we need to remember is that is the deadline to file your taxes, not necessarily to pay them.
Okay.
It's to file them.
Know that difference. Okay, so April 15th.
Okay, and that's very important because that's well, as you mentioned, is that difference. It's like
Right.
it's not to pay the tax, it's to file the taxes, not necessarily to pay them.
Got it.
And for those that have businesses, there's another deadline. For instance, if you have a pass-through S corporation of a partnership,
Okay.
March 15 is the other deadline.
Got it. Okay, so all the 15s, we need to remember those.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
Well, I got to say, you're very easygoing answering all these questions. So
Thank
I
you.
know there's someone out there that may need help with their taxes. And if they're interested in your services, where can they find you guys?
Well, they can find us online. We're on social media, on LinkedIn and Facebook, but also we have our website, bmltexas.com. They can find us there.
Thank you so much for answering our questions.
Thank you.
And guys, if you are interested, of course, there you can see that information there on the screen. Burton, McCumber, and Longoria. Make sure you visit them on their website so you can help file those taxes.